Right.
currents.
You got this bit here where it starts loading, and I don't know when it actually kicks into the live.
I think it's done it now to just fucking notify me.
Now, yeah? Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Yeah, we're live. Oh, what's happening?
What's going on?
How we doing, boys?
Not bad, not
All
bad.
good.
Right, straight in it. What happened this weekend?
Fucking... Well, Dan Hanlon had his competition, didn't he, up in Leeds?
Yeah. I was gutted I couldn't make it to that. I only found out on Tuesday.
Did you?
About that. Yeah, literally last week. So I just didn't have any time to book it off or anything.
Yeah, I think they've done that battleground format again, didn't they?
Yeah, the Warzone, yeah.
Yeah, Warzone, that's the one. Yeah,
Dan won it, didn't he?
Dan cleared up both arms and overalls, I think.
Smashed it. He's getting all right, isn't he? He's fucking...
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, I think it helps as well when you're training people and that. It helps you a bit more.
He refs a lot as well, doesn't he? So he's obviously
exactly.
watching.
He's got that best view. He knows exactly, see exactly what's going on.
He knows how people are wrestling. You know, he's Dan ain't stupid.
And he's reffing his own matches as well. That's the thing.
I think the only person he couldn't beat, what I see on some of the chats, was Cole Crosby. Which I said to you. Yeah, Cole's left arm is fucking mad. But supposedly there was a guy there that Cole couldn't beat. So it was like that three-way triangle thing again.
Yeah.
Styles matches, yeah.
Funny thing is, Cole Crosby's doing a lot of max lifting lately.
Yeah,
and he's saying that's where he's getting all the gains from.
So I mean, if he's pipping down on left, mate, he's doing well, isn't he?
Yeah, that's it. Let me get this video up on. Let me get this chat up on here. There's
how many people in the chat? Like 2.
One set. I don't even know yet. I'm not even on it. We're too busy talking. All right, we're on round 10 already. This is 10th show that we've done.
Yeah, I know.
Not bad.
Goes quick.
Right, it's free watching.
I'll bring up the chat as well on my phone.
Might be a bit. I better turn this volume down on this laptop. Yeah, there we go. Turn this volume down. Oh. Right, we're on round 10 already.
That sounds fucked, Colin.
I know. Right, volume's down. Don't worry. Done. Sorted. Pro. Right.
Yeah, man.
All right, who's in the chat? I keep every episode as well. I say every episode I question if we're live, then every episode I say moan about this laptop.
Happens to the best, mate. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's not broken. Why fix it? You know what I mean?
So a bit earlier tonight, isn't it?
Stefan.
You said the fix is going live after this, is it? Like 9:30?
Yeah, it's on at 9:30. So we usually go at 9:00, but couldn't jump on it. We just started at 8:30. Want to jump on the fix at 9:30. Just I've got a feeling some people are going to talk about a couple of matches.
Hell yeah, they should. What weekend it was.
I know. What was your favourite match, Tim?
Well, before we get to the matches, because I want to wait for the guys to obviously join in, because there's a lot to fucking talk about. Because I think every one of those matches was amazing. I've even made a list of all the matches and sort of circled the winners and stuff, so it's tremendous. But I think I spent 6 hours driving that day, and I think approximately about 6 hours of that was at the venue, obviously doing the talking as well. So it was a 50-50 split.
A long old day, eh?
But it was good. We got to catch up a bit, talk arm wrestling. I love it.
Why that Tim had to do an extra 3 hours driving?
Welcome to my world, Tim.
I know, mate. I feel sorry for you all these years.
It's all good to change next month.
You bought me a snack and pay for some fuel though, so we're good.
No, I appreciate that, Tim, mate. Lifesaver, mate.
That's quality, man.
Just wanted to be there for their matches. There were some brilliant matches on.
Made all the difference having you in his corner, I think, as well, because you can see Jason getting fired up, looking at you in the corner of his eye between rounds, sort of screaming at you. I could hear you losing your voice as well.
Yeah, most people get mad when you just look at me.
Every comp, man, we always lose.
He always looks at me as well when he screws his face up. He looks at me, he's like,
with sex face.
Oh, he wants to kill me. You know, yeah.
Ready to burst, mate.
It's a good training partner right there.
You know it.
Yeah, man.
I don't think there was any like bad matches at all in there. There was a couple of surprises, I think, with some guys, depending on styles, but nearly every other match was like an absolute banger.
Yeah, 100%. I
was really impressed by Viswa. Yeah, in his first match, he pulled against Ad Barnett for the under 75 Northern Area novice belt.
Viswa, he looks like he's dedicated. He looks like he's obviously young, healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's obviously got his head screwed on right.
He's a rare guy as well. He's a professional. He's a chartered accountant. So a lot of these guys that come in and quickly do really well, I think, have got like trade backgrounds, working with their hands for a couple of years. I think it really builds a lot of that good connective tissue. But I'm not sure how long Vis has been training for now. But obviously working in Birmingham with those guys up there, Noah and Craig, obviously, it's a good background.
Exactly that, mate. And it's the effort you put in, man. He's obviously put in a good amount of effort. You know what I mean? He's obviously getting it back out. So.
And I know he's a Circle of Arms pro now because they're doing like pro states with their things. And I'm not too sure if he'll be pro for the novice nationals next weekend or whether he considers himself.
Yeah,
he's on that threshold.
Be allowed to enter a novice competition, you know what I mean? Because again, how long's he been doing it for? And he's never won a proper competition. That's super matches, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's done well at regional
Dubs did have that competition there. Yeah, Dubs held that competition, but then how many people were there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is, well, if we're talking about the rankings as well, I was having a conversation about this, the rankings and that, like the UK rankings, are they going into like every competition and like taking the results from all the competitions?
See, I don't think that's right. That's why I think the nationals are a big thing, because I think if you win the nationals, then you're a pro. Novice nationals. If you win the novice nationals, then you're a pro. You know what I mean? If you're going to obviously all these competitions and you're winning them consistently, then obviously, yeah, you need to make that step up yourself. That's common sense, you know what I mean? But people that are trying to hang around in novice classes just to trophy hunt, that's just fucking stupid, mate. You're just doing yourself fucking no favours at all.
Yeah, I know that Dan Earthquake tracks it now. Yeah, if you podium a couple of times, then he'll promote you. So he's done that each year. The last couple of years.
Who's done that?
Dan Earthquake. He keeps like a spreadsheet on his computer, and he contacted me after the Arm Gods event a month ago and asked who won the different classes for the BMFs and stuff. So I think he is keeping track of guys that perform well, because he wants to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely the guys that perform well. Yeah, he's doing it sort of right in that respect. So obviously, you don't want people like smashing it through the year and then just going to the novices, and when you already know you're sort of a pro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, I think the novice nationals is there for a reason. You know what I mean? That should be your pro card there. You know what I mean? I think top two. I think if you're finishing top two there, because obviously the classes are getting more stacked now every year, aren't they?
I was going to say, you might have a bit of a bottleneck otherwise, as the sport gets bigger, fortunately, in that position in the UK.
But again, that's what you want. You know what I mean?
And more fodder for you guys to smash in the pro classes.
Yeah, definitely, mate. But the thing is, though, even those people that you think you're going to smash, you know what I mean? Sometimes if you have a burning match and then you come up against one of these guys, mate, trust me, the tables can turn quick. That's why I don't want to celebrate too early.
I think we've all done that, haven't we? Yeah, not good. You can get humbled so quick in this sport. That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's why you shouldn't be cocky unless you're 100% sure. But you just can't be. That's the problem. So we've got 8 in the chat so far. We'll give it another 10 minutes, then we'll start getting into the juicy stuff.
I'm going to drop a link on the arm wrestling chat on the UK group as well.
Nice one, mate. Right, who's in here? So Aniruddha, Gujar, Tom with the muscle arm, Jim Beats is in the chat. Who else is in there? 9 watching and 2 speaking. So reveal yourselves.
Yeah, guys in the chat, do feel free to ask us some questions we can answer in a little bit once a few more people arrive. What matches you really liked at the weekend? If you saw the stream, what do you think?
I can't wait to start talking about it.
Well, one little thing before we talk about matches, I just watched back the stream just before we came on live tonight, just to have a little look. And the audio is tricky still on these Arm God streams. It's a lot of music blaring at the mics, and I think it's really hard to hear. So you spent a couple of hours trying to give good insight and getting guys over to chat. Tom came over very kindly, and Jason did to commentate some matches, and it's really hard to hear. So I think we need a better solution there, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's always room for improvement, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, I have heard that a couple of times, but it's not a negative thing. It's just something that can be made a lot easier to watch and follow online. Like, it's one thing watching it, but if you can actually hear what's going on, sometimes the decisions aren't clear, things like that.
Yeah, and the absence of the scores as well. Yeah,
hear anything like that. It's really important for the audience to watch and keep a track. Lee Webber's in the chat. Sapnin Lee, Chris Thomas. Marcus Thompson's in the chat.
Here we go. How are we doing, fellas?
What's Marcus saying? Load on Travis and the chicken. Artem live show now. Load on Travis and the chicken. What's Travis doing with the chicken?
Does he say he's with Artem?
Oh, he's calling Artem the chicken, isn't he?
Artem's live now.
Oh.
Why is he on the same time as us?
Yeah, everyone's doing it now. Everyone's trying to do it on a Tuesday evening.
Everyone's choosing Tuesday at 9 o'clock. What's going on?
That's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, audio needs sorting. Yeah, it's what do you call it? Every single show's getting better and better, isn't it? But it's always going to improve, just like every organisation.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than that, though, to be honest, though, watching some of them matches, realistically, I wouldn't have cared if there was no audio.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, the matches were just brilliant.
There was some good matches there. I had to leave before the Warzone again, but I didn't see who actually won that.
You want spoilers now?
Oh, well, we'll go into that in a minute. I think I know who won it. Oliver Scott's in the chat. Enrico Tomasi. Need the score back as well. Need the score back. Does he mean that'll score in the background? That's a good idea.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, have some girl walking past with one of those big signs with the scores on, maybe between rounds. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
plenty of nice looking ladies walking around the venue on the day, certainly.
Bring more people to Armwrestling, wouldn't it? 100%.
Is that why he was wearing shades inside? Oh dear.
It's who else is in here? James Stewart's in the chat. There's a fine line between people at the event and online. James Stewart, get the spanner off my name. Can't even share my feelings. Never mind links to YouTube. How do I do that, James? Spanner on his name, Tim. Have you got any ideas?
I think you have access to the settings on on your channel, and on there you can write down the names of people you want to be moderators. And currently you've got James as a moderator. So if you find out how to remove him, you should have to do that. And you can add myself if you like, and then I can learn how to do the moderation and stuff to help a bit. That Phil Woody's very good at that as well. Does that for a lot of channels.
Yeah, I spoke to Phil earlier actually. He was telling me about the what's the other one called? Not Zoom, the one that he uses.
Is it something like Streamlabs or something like that?
Streamlabs, something like that. Yeah, sounds a bit easier. I might have to start using that next week. I don't know if I could do it now, James. I don't know if I can change it over now. I don't want to fuck this up and ruin the live and cut the live off. So you're going to have to be a moderator on this one, James Stewart. Sorry, mate. Don't kill me.
Another person
I can't even share my feelings. Never mind links to YouTube. You can share your feelings anywhere, James. Share it with us. How do you feel?
With my fingers.
James, obviously part of our four-way match on the weekend with the heavyweights, making Lee Webber look small next to this group of behemoths.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking hell, Lee looked small fucking compared to all three of them. All four of them, you know what I mean? Oh, fucking hell. And Lee's not a fucking small geezer. He's a unit himself. Just all them boys about fucking 7 foot tall.
This year, most of them were, weren't they?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, you literally think about it. James Stewart, giant. Hightower, giant. Mantis, giant. Lee Webber.
Medium.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's an animal. And he's only just coming back into it as well.
It's funny how nobody wanted to go inside of him, you know what I mean? They had to take it down.
Some people just think, nah, fuck that, not going to risk it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Lee inside, bro, he's a weapon.
It was great seeing him get fired up with his matches as well. You can see he really wanted those. It was great.
Yeah. It was good to be in his corner. Like I said, he's I've not seen him active properly for the last few years. And it's good to see him getting back into it again. He's training with Swindon a lot now. And he's got some strong guys over him. That is training with all Mindargus, Declan Dillon, and a load of guys like that. So he's getting strong. Getting really strong. Lee done good against Mantis. Yeah, Lee smashed it. We've got 15 in the chat now. I think that's a record for the amount of time we've been on here.
Nice.
Might get up to 20.
What, 15?
15 people watching so far.
Fucking that's shit, innit?
Yeah, it is a bit. Like, tell your friends, get them on it.
They tell your mums, your aunties, your uncles.
WVDO still up. Right, should we get into it then?
Yeah, buddy. People start dropping off, start boring them off.
Yeah, that's it. No, 17 now, getting more. Yeah, we're going to get 20 easy. Right, Arm Gods happened on Sunday.
Ooh,
oh my God, some of the matches I was really surprised about. Some of them I was confident they were going to be screamers.
Who surprised you the most? Who surprised you the most on the day? The overall performance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what? I think
he spent too much time with Paul.
Done really well. Hey?
He spent too much time with Paul, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens on the right arm.
Paul's training him up.
Training him down.
Who's he training with? Is he actually training with a Birmingham lot, is he? Or
I think he's a bit of a whore. He goes around everywhere.
Freelancer.
Learns from everyone. But at the same time learns from no one. No, I like that. He's cool. But he done well against Rob Crampton on left. I watched that match like all the way through. He done really well on that.
Yeah, but Rob's strong arms his right arm, innit?
Yeah, that's it. I think that's the first time Rob's competed in a while, left arm. I don't know how he's trained it as well.
Stefan, a cheeky bastard, come up to me after. He's like, I think we should have a rematch now, Jay. I spanked him at SummerSlam. You know what I mean? Oh, mate.
These jokes.
He definitely looks like he's an improver. He's putting in the work, isn't he?
Yeah.
So what about you, Tim? Who surprised you the most on the day?
I guess surprise would be the wrong word as such. Like I had expectations for all the guys because this is a roster as a bunch of guys that I knew quite well and had seen, other than maybe Paul Waters, who I didn't really know. Everyone else I was kind of familiar with. I think the most impressive performance from my expectation was probably Alexander from Bristol in the 65 kilo battleground. He absolutely ran through Daniel Aston and Connor Zuccotti to win his matches, and he said he's going to be pulling in the 75s at the pros in November. So that'd be really cool to see him going up against that next level of heavier guys.
Oh, he's got the power there. Like, he is a strong geezer.
Those setups were fantastic. I don't think he missed a single ready go.
Yeah,
very impressive.
So I think the guy who's actually training with, I was speaking to him. I think he trains with a little Russian geezer, and he's fucking mate. For a small guy, he is solid. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, they obviously know what they're doing down there in Bristol. I don't know what sort of team they got down there, but they're obviously doing right.
I half expected it from Meerkat.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely
expected him to win.
Because Connor was on 10 kilo lighter than him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Conor even had a little lane there.
He found it. Yeah, he found it later on.
Yeah.
I think if you had one more if there was one more round in it, then yeah, you don't know. But it looked like Conor was starting to get a bite the more the rounds went on.
That's it.
I rate Conor Zuccotti. I think give him another couple of years, he's gonna be good. He reminds me of Diddy.
Yeah, innit? I think at his weight, mate, I think he could do stuff like on the European and world level, you know what I mean?
I think so.
It's one of them. And there's not many people I'd actually say that about in this country, you know what I mean? For their weight category. Yeah,
exactly. Weight category especially.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's one of the few really you can pick out and say, yeah, he's got something there.
Yeah, innit?
He's been training about 4 years now, I think. So he's getting that kind of good couple of years in worth of conditioning around the elbows and stuff. So he's doing like hit training with James Wall. I've been up there and trained with these guys and seen what they're doing, and they're throwing around, really doing a lot of hit work. So yeah, it's very, very impressive.
The one thing I like about Conor Zuccotti as well, he's fearless.
Yeah,
he will literally pull anyone and he'll hit anyone as hard as he can. He really don't care. He pulled Mindaugas at the last Nationals in the or somewhere in the overalls and fucking hit him as hard as he could. He knows he ain't got a chance of beating him, but he's still fucking giving 100%. Like,
exactly.
I'm here, give it. I like that. I like that a lot.
I
like it a lot.
He's decent.
Well, Roy Baker in the chat. World's Strangest Man. The Shamo. Holly Stewart's in the chat.
Thanks for joining, guys. Please hit the like button as well if you can. It really does help.
If you can, you fucking definitely can. Fucking touch the like button.
You heard it. Hit that like button. Jason's going to come around and slap you.
The hooligan.
Can we talk about Jason's match now? I'm just too excited for it.
Yeah. Right, Jason, get back in the camera because it's talking about you now.
Get back here, Jason.
Stop listening.
How are the arms feeling after your match, mate?
Oh, mate, I'm fucking training now. I'm looking for my strap now. Do some pronation, mate.
Getting back on
it. If it hurts, mate, make it fucking hurt more until it don't hurt.
Right, so anyone who don't know, who's been living under a rock the last couple of days, hasn't seen on social media or anything, or didn't tune into the Arm Gods live, Jason Hill versus Craig Sanders. In my opinion, up there, probably the best super match of the year in the UK.
Oh, mate, don't start saying that sort
of shit. Bold claim, yeah.
Realistically, I think it's one that is surprising. I think that shocked a lot of people, if not 99% of people in the country. Because realistically, everyone thought you didn't have no chance.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing, isn't it? As long as you go in there with confidence in yourself, fuck what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, exactly that. But I knew it for a while.
It's almost half an hour long, the match as well.
Was it?
When I look back through,
half hour. That's what I said to you, Jay.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't realise how long you was actually up there. It was a half an hour match. Don't forget how many restarts you had.
Yeah, bunch of rounds. There was slips to straps, into ref grip, pins with restarts, running fouls, mutual fouls. Yeah, absolute screamer.
That's what I'm saying. I thought I beat him 4 times. Just kept getting restarted, didn't it?
I think Tom was querying the score at one point, weren't you? You went up to the stage, you thought it was 3-2 or something.
No, I heard him, yeah.
I was getting excited. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the restart. I was arguing with Paul. I was like, Paul's like, yeah, no. I was like, no, you're fucking wrong. I was like, oh shit, no, I'm wrong.
3-2 to Jade.
I'm going up to Dan Hanlon and everything. What side did Jason start on? He's like, he started this side. I was like, yeah, all right, forget what I said. I'm wrong.
Did it shake you up a bit first, Jason, on that first round? Craig quickly top rolled you outside of straps, didn't he?
Yeah, it's not even so much top rolls, the speed. You know what I mean? It's literally the speed that fucking kills. You try and react quick enough, and before you know it, you're fucking at the pad.
Were you looking for the slip straight away for straps, or were you just you wanted to see what it was like 100%. Outside first? Or?
Nah, 100%. I was going for the strap every fucking time. That's why it looked shit what I was doing. You know what I mean? It actually looked shit, like I was fucking running away. But then on one of the matches, I thought, fuck this, I ain't fucking doing it again. Like, I'll fucking try and catch the cunt. You know what I mean? And I did. I got a little bite on him, but then it was just like working my fingers, and I thought, yeah, fuck it, I'll slip in this position instead of a shit position. You know what I mean?
At one point, I think even he went to slip underneath and he pinned you in the center of the table. And
center table, yeah, because he's fucking clever.
That confused me. Then I thought you could pin in the center.
Nah, you can't. If you're on Arm God rules, that's what I mean, man. Fucking read the rule book, fucking manipulate it as much as you can. You know what I mean?
There's a rule book for Arm Gods, fuck.
Well, yeah, because obviously if it's between the pads, you know what I mean? Like if it's anywhere between the two pads, then you can't pin in that middle. It has to be outside of the pad. You know
what I mean?
A
side or B side. It can't be central.
Okay. So what about if like Tom's in, you're like sitting in like this deep hook position, Tom, or in the center, and sort of using body weight and just dropping forward on them,
pushing down. Well, you've got to make sure you're adding a bit of a twist with it at the same time.
So you've got to get it clearly to the side. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess the camera angle can't really see very well where you are in relation to A or B side.
That's it.
Yeah, I think some competitions it will count. It all depends like who's on top, who's actually applying the power down. If it's too neutral to decide, then it will be restarted in most organisations anyway. Unless it's evidently clear who's taking who down.
But don't get it twisted. If that was WAF, bro, that would have been fucking 4-0 to Craig. You know what I mean? So I need to sort it out, really. I need to just obviously have a little bit more confidence and think, fuck slipping and just fucking...
Well, he's getting slips in centres.
Yeah, it's getting stronger in that centre. You know what I mean?
No, he's getting slips in the centre.
Sorry?
Like the first two matches, like he pinned you on the first one, like with a slip.
Yeah.
Second match, when he slipped out, that was borderline near the pad, but he still slipped. But then as the rounds went on, you was getting more and more of that central slip in the centre of the table rather than it being at the base of the pad.
Yeah, but I was still looking for the slip, you know what I mean? So
yeah, every time you knew the game, you know what you had to do.
Yeah, exactly. You got to fucking try and win, ain't you? Any means possible, mate.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to win, how bad do you want to win?
That's what I mean. On one of the ref grips as well, yeah, he fucking gripped over my whole, like, he literally covered my thumbnail. And I was like, raw, you know. I think that was when he went 3-2. But again, that's fucking experience, isn't it?
Exactly. So, mate, like I said, you could do what you got to do to win. If you can get away with stuff, fuck it. Do it.
Exactly.
You can't do it.
Do anything to win and anything not to lose.
Not be funny. The worst that's going to happen if you cheat like that, the worst that's going to happen is the referee's going to see it and they'll foul you, or they just won't say go.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to get disqualified or anything for it, so you get away and you got 3 fouls.
That's it, mate. Give yourself a second chance at least.
Exactly. Second chance, third chance. Do whatever possible. But I knew the thing I was saying to everyone as well is if it went to the straps, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. In the second round, when it got to the straps, like, yeah. As soon as he slipped and it weren't called as a pin, it was called straps, I started celebrating already, telling everyone, like, that's it, it's done. It's done. Watch this. I was saying, watch this now. Turn around to everyone, like, watch this. Even James Wall's looking at me like, you sure? I'm like, promise you, mate, watch this now. And yeah, fucking. Yeah, and I sort of been dragging him back.
It looked like my elbow was bobbling. My elbow was coming off the pad at the front quite a bit. You know what I mean?
Craig's coming right off the back at the same time.
Yeah.
It's Craig he didn't have no intentions of going inside with you. He knew what he had to do with you.
Yeah.
He was fully committing. And the more you're trying to come forward, the more instinctively you're going to try and come back. So if you're coming off the front, he's coming off the back, and it's that's why the fouls getting called what do you call it? Clear score again, restart.
Going live again.
Yeah, live. That's the word.
Yeah, buddy.
Were you finding any part of your chain was like getting worn out over the course of that 30-minute marathon? Was it like pronation that was going for you? It didn't look like it.
Because with Craig, I couldn't even engage my pronation, so to speak. I literally
just popping you off so much, yeah.
Yeah, because what he does, he don't really set with a strong hand. He sets with like his hand statically strong, and he wrestles with his wrist. You know what I mean? Like he pulls back. So again, like he uses a lot of pronation, but I couldn't engage mine because he weren't giving me nothing to engage it onto. So that's why I was trying to hit forward and get onto his arm. You know what I mean? I knew I had to try and get onto his arm more. But the only thing that was burning out was just under the bone. on the arm. You know what I mean? It weren't even so my hand. It was that turn. So when I was attacking there, when he was trying to turn me over, I was trying to obviously keep him not trying to turn me over. So it's literally just that. But again, pronation, man, you need it. You definitely fucking need it. You know what I mean?
And do you think
that people think supination's hook, pronation's suck roll, but you need the pronation to back up your hook.
Yeah, exactly. You do. Because otherwise you're falling fucking palm up.
Exactly that.
Yeah, and was your amount of rest for the leading up to this match, was that pretty optimum for you this time, you think?
Yeah, I've only done a week this time.
Yeah.
What was that? The Canada one? Was it Canada? I've done 2 weeks.
2 weeks in Canada, yeah.
I've done 2 weeks because everyone was saying, 2 weeks. But then I felt like I was fucking losing the table, you know what I mean? I felt like I was just, didn't feel fucking connected. It didn't feel like, you know what I mean? Something felt like it was missing a little bit. No excuses, you know what I mean? But it's just one of them. I think 2 weeks for me is just a bit too long.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, 1 week it seemed to work all right. And I felt fresh, didn't have no niggles. You know what I mean? It didn't help where I fucking fucked around my weight again a little bit. I was just eating like a fucking pig, wasn't I? And just had to cut like fucking, I think it was like 3.5 kilos the day before. You know what I mean? I was only saunaed it out, but stuff like that, you don't know how much it actually counts, you know what I mean? But,
James Stewart just said a good point here. He said, Jason, maybe on bigger arm gods pads, it would have been different.
Yeah, that's what I was literally thinking when we were speaking about it, because he's fucking...
There's only 7x7 pads, weren't it?
Yeah, there's only small pads. I think he done it on purpose.
Conspiracy. Don't want you to win.
He likes Craig, doesn't he? He don't like me.
I don't know why they didn't have the 9x7 pads there. I thought they'd have them at all the Arm Gods events, unless it's just Valhalla events.
Yeah, no, because when I've done Connor match as well, the pads weren't 7-inch. They were fucking normal.
What, they were the 9-inch pads?
No, they were the small ones.
They were 7-inch. Yeah, it might be just Valhalla. Might be just Valhalla cards that it's 9-inch pad.
Yeah, buddy.
Interesting considering the you guys were pulling for the Commonwealth belt.
Yeah.
You'd think it would be the same, but
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. All right.
I'll have to ask about that at some point. It'd be interesting to know.
I'll fucking want to
now. If anyone knows, tell us why.
Yeah, it's unfair. It's definitely unfair. I need a rematch.
Rematch.
Marcus is the boss. We should ask Marcus.
Oh.
Do you know Marcus? Yeah, that's a good point, though. That is a really good point. If it's title match, especially.
No.
Craig won the Commonwealth title on the 7x9. So, and other people that have won it on the 7x9.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they have to defend it on the 7x9? This isn't asking for a rematch with Craig or anything. This is just general thing because there's a few matches, I'm guessing.
Hard done by.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few matches. There's probably going to be a match that someone's lost, like on the 7x7, and they're wishing that they'd done it on the 7x9. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they've lost the title. I don't know.
We should have fucking pulled harder, Dave.
Marcus said, blame Paul. He's a cheat. Yeah, we do. We actually do.
Don't we know it?
Yeah, we know what he does. He's yeah, enough of Paul. So, how was that then, Jay? Would you say that's like one of your best matches that you had?
100%. My best match to date. You know what I mean? I knew I had something for him. Like, obviously, no one fucking thought I did, but I knew I had something for him. But again, you can't take matches. So, you know, when you see he's gone up against, like, say, for instance, Palco. Obviously, he had a battle with Palco. I run through Palco, but I knew for a fact I couldn't take nothing from that. You know what I mean? Because styles make matches, and Craig's hit is just something I'm fucking working to beat.
Yeah. I think
as
that's
soon as I
classic
pop his
example
hit.
styles make matches. You, Palco, and Craig.
Yeah. But as soon as I can stop Craig centre, then he's fucked. You know what I mean? As soon as it don't move from that middle, it's going to feel like Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Marcus just said all matches should be on the big pads, especially championship matches.
Yeah, innit? Fireball, fuck it. Fireball.
All attacks going to be glued down, Marcus. Neil pickups in the chat. Evening, lads. Hope you're all well. Congratulations, Jay, to yourself and Craig. From what I hear was a good match.
Mate.
Suspected it would be, which is why I also wanted the match in Arm Wars rematch.
Yeah, man, I'm down for it. It was a close match. You know what I mean? But I just need to be more confident in my hand.
Yeah, this is the thing. Now you know, because that's the first time you got a bite on him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I've been saying for a long time, I think you're capable of it. It's just getting the chance to prove it, isn't it? But now you've had a taste of it, it's...
Now I know where to attack and how to attack him.
Exactly. That's one thing. It's all right figuring someone out, which is obviously the way forward. That you go against people, you lose against them, you figure out how you lost, and that's it. But losing against someone that's so quick you can't even register what's going on. It's hard to learn from that unless you get the second and third chance in a row, which is what I was saying all along. Exactly. I've always said you need the super match with him just to show.
Yeah, buddy. Definitely counts.
Well, if you guys pop onto Instagram, you can see a little reel of one of the rounds on there on Jason's page and Birmingham Bullets page. That was absolutely fire, that round. That was when it came back to 1-1.
Yeah.
It looked like I elbow fouled quite a bit on that though. That was when I had an elbow fouled and he
you had a mutual, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why it was live.
So again, it's like when you get that foul, that running foul, you don't know whether to like. So obviously they got to give the pin up for the restart, and you got to win it. You know what I mean? So it's like shit. I'm like fucking. I don't want to pin him. I want to try and make him make a mistake. You know what I mean? So it's, you need to be clever about it.
Did you hear the refs?
Well, though, say like,
yeah,
did you ever get to a point where you was on the runner, but you didn't want to quit, or
what? Where I could have given it up? I don't think I would.
Well, say like Craig went on the runner and that, and you was all right at points because it was darting back and forth, weren't it?
Yeah.
At them points, did you feel like giving it up, or were you just like, no, I'm not giving up?
Yeah, because I think there was like 2 rounds where it was like that. And I thought, yeah, fuck it. I've got to give it up because I'm in such a shit position. If I'm holding it there, you know what I mean? And it's a bit stupid, you know what I mean? But, yeah, because when you sort of get that in your head, it automatically makes you relax a little bit. Not relax, but, you know, you just have it in your head, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'll just I think it was like 2 of the matches that happened.
It was the 4th round, and it happened twice in that same round where he fouled and pinned you and restarted foul pin.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you got the pin in the straps, yeah.
I always found as well, like with Craig, I've done a bit better in the matches where he had the buckle. Normally I find that I'm comfortable with the buckle, but the way they set it up now where they put it through, you know what I mean? It sort of benefits well, I can't say for definite, but it felt like for me that it benefited me when he had the buckle. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know why. I can't explain why, but
I think there is something in that. I've been saying about we're going to have to chat about this for a while, but we will do it next week. We'll chat about that strap, the difference between the old strap and the new strap. That'll be a different show. But I think you are right there. There's something in that. Restricts you in certain ways depending what side you're on.
Yeah. Because Craig, it was like.
But like you said, though, you usually prefer the buckle, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I thought, yeah, shit, I got the buckle. I'm gonna do well. So every time I had the buckle, he fucking beat me. The only 2 I won, he had the buckle, and he like Craig. You know, he don't like having a strap tight. He likes having it a bit loose or a bit playing it to obviously try and take your hand a bit more.
Yeah.
Which again, I sort of knew that, so I was like not dunking, but I was keeping a high riser and trying to get my wrist on his wrist. So when I was coming down, it was more arm to arm.
Yeah.
Like you said.
You look more...
What's that?
Yeah, I was going to say when it went arm, the closer it got arm to arm, the easier it looked. He looked like he was trying to attack your hand as much as possible, like trying to stay away from the arm, trying to attack your pronate, which is what you almost knew was going to happen.
Exactly. Man, he's a fucking good wrestler, man.
No, it was. It might be a biased opinion, but that was one of my favourite matches, like to watch, like in the UK, out of the UK, domestically of the year.
Yeah, it's definitely my favourite match to date.
My opinion.
100%.
I think a close second for me was Rob and Stefan. That was a screamer.
Yeah, it was, because Stefan, like, he had to do some working out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was his third match of the day as well.
Yeah.
He did a good purchase on Rob, though, out of the strap. You know what I mean? And then when it went to the strap, everyone thought, oh, fuck, Stefan's fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I think Rob got a bit better of a start in the strap, but Stefan just managed to contain it, didn't he? And yeah, man, pulled it out of the bag. Fair play to him. Tell he ain't got misses anymore. Isn't it?
Bought one on look bigger than the other.
Train.
Why do you think I ignore him and I never shake his hand? He's out when I see him. Never. We'll never shake his hand. It's always moist.
Stroking his bum beard. Fucking hell. Nah, but he fucking done well on the weekend.
Yeah, he did. He's quite composed as well, wasn't he? He was in the zone in that, but he weren't aggressive in that. He just patient.
Yeah. Obviously, there was Tim said, Viswar, he won a belt. Obviously, Noah won the belt, didn't he? Against Daff.
Kept his belt from last month. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he kept it. Yeah, sorry. It was Stefan that won Scott James's belt, wasn't it? That's what it was. Because Scott James couldn't retain it, so obviously he had an injury on his left arm.
That's right. Yeah.
On his wrist, sorry.
Oh, so he couldn't defend it.
Yeah,
he had to get it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a bit shit.
Yeah, I know. Really hard bit.
Fuck it. Hey, you snooze, you lose.
That's it, mate.
Well, I think Stefan lost a right arm match to Dwayne.
Yeah,
so
he did,
that was a Southern area belt that he picked up, I think, against Reese, maybe. But I believe he was a bit surprised he had a right arm match that morning, I think, because he came down to sit with me for some commentary and he said, oh, no, that's going to be left match. It's going to be left hand match. And then Paul said, no, it's right. Get up the stage now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Stefan was confused, yeah.
But lots of opportunities to win these things back, isn't it? All these guys are in the runnings for it. Stefan's looking on a good tear. So,
what was that one then? The one that Dwayne won?
Right arm Southern area champ. He won it 3-0, I think.
Right arm Southern area, yeah.
Yeah. And then left, Stefan was against Chris Rimmer first. And then he pulled against Rob.
Yeah, man. Like Rimmer's taking it. It looks like they're getting their team back in there in El Preston. Obviously, Paul's coming back into it.
So in Chris Rimmer, Paul Waters, they were in it when I first got in it as well. They were juniors. They started off as juniors.
But so did that other geezer. I was speaking to who's that? What's that mate's name? The one against Alex Bilperoff in the first round.
Atkins.
Yeah, he's come back to it.
Oh, Daniel Aston.
Yeah, that's
the name.
Yeah, outside when he was a junior, he said I think he done well in juniors, won the juniors or something, and then he come third in the actual seniors as well. And I think that was WAF. You know what I mean? So
I think he said it's been 15 years since he was last active or something.
Yeah, he was literally coming out of it as I got into it.
Yeah, but he's got that experience at like high level on the table. You know what I mean? He knows how refs. Even though he's been out of it for so long, you still have that understanding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which obviously a lot of refs ain't got.
Just brushed off the table, isn't it?
At least Daniel can cross off 15 years of rest as being a bit too much for a
yeah, exactly.
For a peak. 2 weeks. Just about right.
To be fair though, his forearms look ripped, mate. He looked ripped. You know what I mean?
It's good thing about being lean, isn't it?
Was he 75 as well?
He's cleaned his diet up in that as well, I think. He's saying he's back on training properly again.
Yeah. Who else was down?
He's looking good shape.
Chris Waters, obviously, kicking himself a little bit because he lost to Connor in the first round, didn't he? And then, how did he do against Atkins?
I don't know. I don't know if they did actually. To be honest with you, when I looked through, I didn't see it.
So he done like a third and fourth, didn't they?
Did they?
I don't know if they actually put. Well, I think they were meant to, but I don't know if they actually did. That's what I'm saying.
So it's Chris and Connor first, then Daniel and Alexander. Alexander beat Connor in the final.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris and Daniel went.
Yeah, because they're teammates as well, isn't they? Sort of thing. So they must be just thought, oh, fuck it.
Is that where Keith?
We're both winners. Well? Yeah, Keith trains there as well.
Keith,
That's what I'm saying.
He got, I think, fourth, or I think he got fourth at the weekend, didn't he? At the Yorkshire one.
Yeah, he did.
It's cool.
Again, they're all coming back into it, and if they get their little team back and have regular training, man, they fucking sky's the limit again, isn't it? That's what you need, is a good, healthy team around you.
Keith Taylor used to have like 95% of the juniors in the country. There was a lot of juniors wrestling then, and he had like 90% of them. But less than that, but a lot of juniors training there. It was a junior-based club almost. You know what I mean?
Mecca, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Like you said, Rimmer and Paul Waters, they were the geezers that were giving YouTube, weren't they?
Yeah. It took a long time to even come close to them guys. Again, if they get back into it now, I think they can still do something. But they got to where they've got to in a short amount of time as juniors. When juniors classes in the UK then were booming. There's a lot of people doing it then.
You're talking about fucking juniors and that. These geezers like nearly the mid-30s, aren't they?
You were going to say nearly 40s.
I was, but then I thought, they were juniors when you was.
How long ago do you think it was?
Isn't it? Now, I remember seeing them, mate. I remember when I was at the pub with you down the Farnham Pump and they all turned up. And
they all come there, didn't they? That's what I mean. Keith come there with about 20 juniors there.
Yeah, exactly.
After a tournament, it was mad in them days.
Yeah, it was. That's when I used to just go down the pub and watch it. I hate you. But yeah,
good.
Speaking of get back into sport, I think I believe that Neil is off this weekend to Florida for some stem cells.
Oh, nice.
On that wrist of his.
Yeah, man. Hopefully it all goes good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, watch this space.
Hopefully he has that match with Paul. You know what I mean? He'll fucking put a sock in it.
There's a couple of people on here now talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. That would be fucking. I'll tell you what, mate. If there was a pay-per-view event in Britain, I think that's one that would fucking sell. You know what I mean? Oh, mate. Quality.
I'm gonna stir the pot, and I'm gonna say, if Neil trains solid for a year, Neil beats Paul.
Oh,
2 years. 2 years. 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. I don't think he needs that long, bro.
Quickly.
You know, it's like that would be a fucking good match. And
realistically, honestly, if Neil trains for 2 years and Paul commits again for 2 years, I don't know who'll win. But I'm not going to lie, I'd want to see that match. I would,
mate. You know, though, if Paul and Neil both know that they had a match with each other, bro, they're going to train hard. You know what I mean?
No one's going to want to lose that match. No one will want to lose.
Exactly.
Would it be open weight, or would you want them to compete at say 105 or 100?
It's got to be open weight, innit? Fuck me. You can't put their bodies through that. Losing weight. Yeah, it'll be a cut weight, a middle weight of 130 kilo. Oh dear.
Some people don't think I'm right. Fucking hell.
What's that?
I think I've made some haters just from that comment.
You got Paul's army coming after you now. You're gonna get Marcus has already sent them round you.
Marcus said Tommy sacked. No, he didn't. He didn't say. I think it'll be a screamer.
Yeah, I definitely will, because they're both top robbers, aren't they?
Hey,
they're both like sort of top rollers.
they both used to train with each other years ago. This is the thing.
Exactly.
It's,
That's what makes
it that classic,
more interesting.
Yeah, it'd be that classic. Yeah, I just want to fucking see the match.
Yeah,
Someone make it happen. Someone offer them both enough money and make it happen.
Yes. Yeah, fucking that should be on the undercard of the fucking Devon versus Levin rematch.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that's what sort of fucking numbers that'll bring in.
You could have Engin v Ryan Bowen on the other side as well.
Yeah, you know. So for the British fans, I think that's one of the matches that'll fucking go crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, and obviously the fix is on this as well, isn't it? So the fix is on after this, so make sure
I'll
everyone
be
gets
jumping on that in 5 minutes.
Checks it out.
Yeah, Connor just said something in it. I just changed the subject. Connor said, I heard Craig Tullier pulled out the match 2 minutes ago.
Who said that?
Connor said Craig Tullier has pulled out the match 2 minutes ago.
Connor who?
Connor Sale. I think he's chatting shit.
Yeah, he's fucking winding you up, bro.
He's not winding me up. He's just winding me up.
Check the source on that one.
He's wanting his name read out.
Oh, shit.
God's in the chat. Here we go.
Oh, here comes the comments from Paul.
Why is he coming last minute? We're about to get off in 5 minutes.
Oh, mate.
Right, is there any more matches that stood out to you?
Yeah, James Stewart, obviously. Fucking hell, man.
Really dominant.
He's putting it in and it's working out for him now, isn't it? He never won a super match before Pork Chop, and now he's fucking... I don't think anyone's going to beat him. You know what I mean? He's going to be on that elite level soon, isn't he?
Connor said he got what he wanted, so yeah, he's just winding me up.
Yeah, but James Stewart, it's like we're speaking to him and that, he needs more training partners. He does a lot of traveling just to train with people and stuff and puts a lot of time and effort in, but he don't seem to have anything close to him, and that's what he needs, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he needs to train like he's weaker.
Yeah.
He don't need to, but he's making some big gains now. Whatever he's doing, he's fucking working for him really well. Competition time's obviously helping, but like I said, he's talking about losing a bit of weight, and he was chatting to him outside, and he wants to trim up a little bit. If he trims up, then becomes like imagine him being more agile on the table.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Agile, he's so big, man. How much more agile can you be?
Well,
You know what I mean? The geezer's massive.
He's
not seeing Devon on the table, really, isn't it? Like they just swallow the table up.
Yeah, that's it. Don't forget, he's only young still. He can actually,
exactly.
He can get really, really fit, and you just never know.
100%.
He's got that side to him as well, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Seeing him in that match versus Pork Chop, man, was fucking something else, mate.
I didn't expect it, to be honest. That was a big surprise.
Yeah,
I didn't really know what level Pork Chop was at. Obviously, I've heard his name for years and that, so I was Pork Chop is
a pork chop.
Yeah,
yeah, he's fucking strong geezer, mate.
Yeah, exactly. And then see James do that to him.
Yeah, no.
How do you think James will get on with Minder if he sees him at the pros?
Or again,
given James's current level.
Yeah, I think Minder's still.
Minder knows
got the edge still.
Yeah.
At a minute. Yeah. Give James another year. Solid table time. Solid competitions.
But the thing is, though, it's just him controlling, obviously, James's top roll. You know what I mean? Minder knows how to. He's got a good fucking solid jerk inside, and once he's there, bro, fucking Minder's solid. So, see if James has got to work on his inside or work a bit harder on his top roll.
Yeah. Paul started now.
James
is a natural giant, which is true. If I got my hands on him for 12 months, wow.
Pregnant.
He'll be juiced out of his fucking nut.
You're fucking 200 kilo.
Fucking hell. Imagine seeing him then, bro. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it goes you now, I think. Paul just said, Tom, turn your super chats on in the YouTube studio. You'll be able to now, I think. I've tried it, Paul, but I don't know what's going on, mate. It's saying it will email me when I'm eligible for the super chats. And I've not had an email yet.
Shit on computers, that's why I could barely fucking read.
Hey?
Hey?
What, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, shit.
Your shit's on it.
Got a Big B in the chat. Sup, lads?
Going on, B?
B.
Yeah, man. What? When's the fix going on? It's a couple of minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be only like 3 minutes. We're going to jump off in a sec. Yeah, Paul, I'll have the super chats next week, hopefully. I keep saying that. I said that for the last 10 shows, but it will be on soon. So keep saving your money, Paul. You can give me a big donation.
Yeah.
I want to see who's next for Murray Whitehead as well, the quiet man.
Oh yeah, shit, Murray, man. He's
so good in that like 90 kilo.
Yeah,
weight.
he's a silent killer, isn't he?
I don't know who else like under 100 kilos I'd want to see him up against, you know.
Silent but violent, the old Murray.
I had to go with him on side table.
It's good.
First time pulled him strong.
Yeah.
Strong. Just grip before he even started pulling, just gripping up with him. You can just feel the pressure there, and yeah.
He trains with Beachy though, doesn't he?
Does he?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, mate. He's
telling me about him before and that, and he's like fucking. I think he's ripped to fuck as well, bro. Murray. Mate,
see, I was saying to Tim when we were doing the commentating on his match. So fucking his arms are looking quite.
I think the geezer's ripped to shreds, bro. He's got like a 10-pack and shit. You know what I mean?
I wonder if you give Billy Davis like another year or so to put on a bit more muscle on his frame, if that might be a good match. Because it's a bit light for him in a minute, but put another 5-6 kilos of muscle on Billy Davis. What do you reckon to that?
Well, Billy was saying he was only like fucking 78 kilo.
That's it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mid-80s Billy is an absolute weapon.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's why it's going to be interesting to see what he does at the British. We're trying to get it out of him and that, but he weren't letting nothing slide. You know what I mean? Yeah, he said.
Yeah, I might be going 75s, but I might be going 80s, or I might be going 100. Yeah.
He said, he goes, I really want to fucking smash that Conor Sale, though. He said he's a cunt.
I heard that as well. That's not fair, though. He's only saying what everyone else says. And Conor says it as well. So Paul just said, put all your shows in a playlist and we will all watch them to get your hours. Yeah, nice one, Paul. I'll check that out. If you could do that, that will definitely help. I'm over 1,000 subs. I need it's saying the 3,000 watch hours, and I'm on like 700 at the minute, so I need to boost them up a bit. Yeah, slowly but steadily. I'll get the super chats on soon. Paul, but where is Neil? It's really where is Neil? Really nice to see him supporting all the shows. Not.
He was on earlier, in fairness, but yeah. It's on the fix now, I think.
He started the fire.
Oh, they love each other so much.
Oh, mate, that's the fucking match I want to see.
If that happens, then yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that's a pay-per-view event for sure.
I was saying that'll probably be one of the most popular pay-per-views, like the biggest pay-per-views.
Yeah,
maybe they're both chatting to each other and they're just bigging it up for a few years so everyone wants it.
Yeah,
strategizing.
It's fucking working. It's fucking working. You know what I mean?
Sitting next to each other now with a cup of tea, like, oh, look at this.
And tickling each other's belly hair.
Fucking it. Right. I think we'll get a better shoot off because of the fixes on now.
Who won the fucking overalls then? He still didn't fucking tell me, you know what I'm saying? I was waiting the whole show to hear that. Like, the war zone. Who won that?
Well, you don't actually know.
Well, nah, bro, that's why I fucking asked the question.
I can't believe you don't know, mate.
Tim knows. Tim, who won
it? Do you know? Do you even know Tim?
I do know, yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't believe
not
you.
telling you.
Do you know,
I
Tom?
don't believe you.
Yeah, I'll catch you boys in a bit. Now, who won it?
Dan.
Fucking wind-ups. Dan Hanlon.
Dan Hanlon, yeah.
I thought it was, yeah.
You know.
Dan Hanlon was in the final with Chris Rimmer. They both got to their 10 pins quite efficiently. And then Mark Walden came third.
Oh, fair, man.
I saw Mark Walden got a pin off of Dan.
Yeah, he did. I think he did really well.
What, right arm, left arm? Right. It was only right arm.
It's all right arm, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, mate, I should have done it, man. I would have fucking cleared up. Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, Dan's sort of his speed and his strength on that day, considering he'd just been in the Yorkshire Cup the day before, was very impressive. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. He's used to it. That's what I'm saying. You train hard. You train for them sort of situations, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good day. I've got my ticket ready for Arm Gods in March as well.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
Man.
Looking forward to it.
Are you competing in the tournament, are you, Tim?
I wouldn't have thought so, no.
Why?
Going to be resting up this right arm, really.
If you're there, you may as well, eh?
Maybe with some Guinness in me, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, I think Dan set a new record, actually. Enrico Tomasi just made a good point. Dan Hanlon winning 2 war zones on the same weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that must be fucking never happen again. Because
it won't, will it? That's a fucking... Definitely won't.
It's true.
Enrico's going 86s at the British.
He's pulling 86s?
Yeah, the British.
Fucking hell, man. That's what I'm saying. There's matches in there that could be surprises and obviously take it out of people. So it's fucking going to be a tough one this year. Is Kieran going? Does anyone know if Kieran's going or Patterson?
Seen Kieran training, so
yeah,
I presume he would be.
James saying that Patterson's feeling good.
Yeah, he did. Strong. He's always been fucking strong, though, isn't he, Sean? Whenever you see him lifting weights, bro, he's like fucking like an animal, bro. He's always lifting big weights. But again,
Carl just said 3 war zones. He won left and right.
3 war zones. Still close to 2, man. That's not fucking adding them up. There's 2 different arms.
That was 4, actually.
Yeah. He had an argument with the missus in the morning as well. That's another war. Oh, mate.
Big B just said, see you there in Ireland, Tom. Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, buddy.
B ain't got a match anymore. Eh?
Yeah. B ain't got a match out there yet, has he? But I know he wants a match.
He'll be out there. He loves Ireland, doesn't he?
Stefan, doesn't he?
Is he not pulling someone, Big B? No?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, he's not actually, no.
I think him and Stefan should be the match.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I don't know what B's like on his left arm, but that seems to be Stefan's strong arm at the minute.
I said he's been single for how long now? Fucking...
Yeah, he's got to make it feel different.
He's got a load of free time. Does whatever he wants now.
Yeah, he even had a fucking Guinness in Canada. Or 100. Fucking hell.
Was he smashed?
Oh, bro, everyone was in their own ways.
Oh, here's one. Sarah Lightning Latola. Hey guys, Neil Pickup said to follow you guys. Now following. Thanks a lot, Sarah, for your support. Much appreciated.
Smashed it.
And if you don't like Paul Maiden, you'll be happy to know that he will not be on this show. Just in the comments. No, 16 matches enough. Hey, must have read my chat. Just saying Sean is mega.
Who said that?
Arm Gods, Tim, when we're going to see you pull again? See more of Japanese sniping, are you?
See what?
Arm gods, Tim. When we're going to see you pull again? See more of a Japanese sniper than you.
Well, soon, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see how we get on at the Novice Nationals this weekend coming.
Yeah, Tim's
from
going to
there.
kill the fucking Nationals, and then he's going to fucking kill everyone, mate. When he comes to Ireland, he's going to pull the tournament and smash everyone there as well.
I'll be there to try and mop up some pros at the side table after the pros as well. So we'll see. We'll get into wars first.
That's it, mate.
What way are you doing?
Out of the way, though. How are you feeling for the novices, Tim? You feeling fresh?
Yeah, good, mate. I been sort of resting up and cutting weight slowly, ready for the 75s. About 76.5 at the minute, so a little water cut on Friday. Felt good on a bit of side table after this weekend at Arm Gods, briefly.
Smashed it. Are you pulling both arms at the Nationals, yeah?
I'll give the right a try as well, yeah. But depends on the day, because as you know, the side pressure is just not really there at the minute. But yeah, so that's why I'm going to take a bit of time out. Coming into the sport at 35, got to pay the prices.
You're 35?
I came in at 35. I'm like, what am I, 37, I think now?
Fucking hell, you had our paper out.
Fucker. It's all those massive fucking side hits from you, mates. What's done it?
Shit.
That's been good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, same, man. Hopefully I'm going to come down.
Yeah, Usman's going to be there. He wants to put it at 75s as well.
Yeah, that's it. I've made sure he's on weight last time, because last British he turned up at fucking 76 kilo.
Yeah. So getting his knob out again.
Yeah. If that's what you call it.
Only problem is I'd love to be there, but I am celebrating my early birthday on the 28th.
On the 28th?
Hey?
Celebrating on the 28th?
Yeah. We've all got, me and a few others have got a birthday around the same time, so we're doing it all on that weekend, all on that Saturday.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, mate.
What invite? I didn't invite you.
Exactly. Members only, eh?
Basically, I've been invited and I can't say no. That's what it is. Yeah, it's going to be like I'm going to be in a bad way on Sunday, put it that way.
Smashed it.
Yeah, Gutter can't make it there. Armwrestling, Daff's in the chat.
Going on, Daff?
He said Tim felt mega on the side table at Wolverhampton, savage wrist.
Smashed it.
You had a little pull with Ted at the end, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that feel? Is that the first time you pulled Ted, or?
Gripped up once or twice, just sort of briefly after, side table stuff.
Yeah.
He's a bit injured on his right, so I was just helping him with some stuff on his right, just holding him. On the left, he's mega. Could be a good match in the future at some point, a couple of years, hopefully.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolute legend. Yeah, it was always good to chat with Ted and learn a bit of something from him.
Yeah. Be careful you don't get in your pants.
Does he like 37-year-olds, does he?
Hey?
Hey?
Does he like 37-year-olds, does he?
Stop saying you're 37, Tim. Stop lying. All right, boys. I'm going to be off ski anyway, man.
Do you know what? I think we better call it there because of
jump on the fix.
I want to go and support the fix. So, but see you all next Tuesday. Cheers for jumping on, Tim. Cheers for jumping on, Jay.
Sweet, boys.
Pleasure.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you next week.
See you soon. Bye.
Nice one.